Hello, Math39 students. My name is Arkady Hungiev. I'll be your instructor for this semester and just want to introduce myself. I've been with West Hills College for a little while already here, but just a quick little intro about me, and then we'll go into the syllabus real quick here. So this is the first intro for the video. I figure we'll make a video so I can at least see, you guys can see my face. And let me just do this here. Let me change to the class itself, and just right here in this little account right here, there's a little something about me here, profile there. And so I came to West Hills College in 2005, so it's been a while here since we have been working here. But anyways, Arkady Hungiev is the name. I've taught West Hills College over 15 years. Yep, it's almost approaching 20 years now. So at this point, I've taught almost every single class offered at West Hills College. Before then, I did teach 6 years at a high school level and thoroughly enjoyed teaching mathematics, enjoyed teaching at West Hills College. I did go to Fresno State University. In fact, actually, I went to Fresno City College to get my AA degree. Then I went to Fresno State University, got my bachelor's degree in mathematics, and then went on for a master's degree at Fresno Pacific University. And so that's kind of like my academic history from there. And yep, little photo here, slightly younger. But it's just me coming home to a surprise birthday party for me. So that's kind of cool. One of my favorite pictures in the house. And let's go this way. Let's go to, so if you want to post your bio as well, feel free to do so here. But one of the first things you will be doing is you actually will posting a little something about yourself here. So I'm going to go to courses. I'm going to go to our course, which is Math39 C01. And the video that you're seeing is this one right here, the intro and the syllabus. But before we get to the syllabus here, I just want to go to the first discussion that you're going to do, which is the first thing right over here. Is just to tell me a little something about yourself. See who's in the class. I do read them and enjoying to see who's actually in the class itself and what are your aspirations, what are your dreams, what are you going for, why are you here, why are you taking this class. And so the first thing is just kind of who you are, what's your major, what's your hobbies, why you're taking this course, and then even just maybe like originally where you're from or something that you want to just give us a little indication of who you are as a person. And part two, there'll always be a part two here. You are going to respond to others in your class or reply to at least 2 other classmates, and in a meaningful way, not just like, yeah, me too, but just something beyond that. That's cool. So all the discussion boards, they are worth points here. And this is the first one just for everybody to sort of get to know themselves a little bit here. So share what you would like. All right, but the theme here is to go on to the syllabus right here. Here's a syllabus tab. You'll have everything that we need for the course itself. This is the grading system and everything else. So I'm going to jump through it here. One of the videos here. So first things first is the course name is 39. It's called Contemporary Mathematics. So it should be the next level up beyond an intermediate algebra course. So we're going to get into some applications of that. It's the spring 2023 semester, and the course is online. All right, and before we go on, let me do this here. I'm going to take off my video. Decreases bandwidth and probably a little easier, so it won't be jumpy. So let's go for it here. The course is completely online. Your midterm and final will also be online. And we'll talk about that as we get closer to it here. But the text for this class, let's talk about it first. I gave you all the information about it right here. It is the 14th edition. Maybe I should put that in as well. But the ISBN number is given right there. It's from 2019. And the question always comes up is, Mr. Hungiev, do I need a physical textbook in the class? So the answer is no, you don't. You don't need a physical textbook in the class. Because when you sign up for the online program, which is called the MyLab Mastery program, it already has an ebook online. So unless you need a physical copy in your hand, you won't need that one. All right, but if in case you do want a physical copy in your hand, you can go to a place called chegg.com, and it's a rental for for textbooks. So chegg.com. And instead of buying the book, what you can do is you can actually just rent it for the semester. A lot less expensive. If you have an Amazon account, you can do the same. Go to amazon.com, type in the textbook name, and you should have a purchase offer, but you should also have a rental offer as well. So yeah, please take advantage of it here. Here's the information for it from a website here. This is Vital Source here. So here's the printed ISBN number. Here's the ebook ISBN number. It's the 14th edition. The copyright on it is 2019. And the ISBN numbers for it. The publisher is called Pearson, and there's a whole bunch of different contributors to this textbook. So I won't do that here, but there is an ebook if you want. You can buy it for $75, but if you go to chad.com, it's usually about $20 to rent the book, and so it's been in publication already for 4 years. You should be able to find some rental copies pretty easily for the class, for the book. All right. Hopefully that is, if there's any further questions on the book itself, please email me and we'll go from there. Office hours, I will hold some office hours. It will be through Zoom, obviously, since online class. You do have some tutoring advantages if you want. You can go to the library for tutoring purposes as well. They have good staff. They will at least be able to help you with the class itself. It's slightly a little higher than Math39, but you can come in and I'm sure they can find some tutors that would be willing to at least help you through it. It's not a usual class we teach. It's a transfer level class, but there should be some tutors there here. So what we're going to study in this class is some stuff about finance, the applications of system equations, and a lot more in-depth study, because this is used a lot in industry here. So linear programming, we're going to do set theory, combinatorial techniques, and probability. All right, so but the course is more focused towards the application, business, econ, and the social sciences. All right, I'm not going to go through all the course objectives, but there they are. I'm going to review a few things here, make sure you got a few things here from intermediate algebra, and then we're going to go into some other stuff there. All right, and you are going to take a student learning outcome exam. It's going to be towards the end of class, but the exam is going to be based upon these 3 items right here. So can you solve a linear equation using the Gauss-Jordan elimination process? You guys will know all this before the end of the semester. Can you calculate the monthly payment on an amortized loan over time? That's the finance component there. And some set theory. Can you determine the union and intersection of 2 or more non-empty sets? All right, so there's that. If you go further in the syllabus, it's called the Institutional Student Learning Outcomes. So any class that you take anywhere on the West Coast College campus, all the classes line up underneath one of these 7 pillars. And so communication competency, that's more like a speech class. And English class, that'll be the communication piece. Analytical inquiry, that's more like critical thinking, maybe like history or poli-science. And quantitative reason, that's ours right over here. So can you deal with numbers? Can you deal with quantitative pieces here? All right, so as we get into the nitty-gritty of the course here, just want to say this is the way I thought of doing this here. So you have 2 different options for the lectures, but you can download the PowerPoint slide. That would help you as well. I will put them on the Canvas site here. So the PowerPoint slides can be found in it's going to be the files page. So I can put on the modular page with the files page. So if you do like the whole PowerPoint slide, there's PowerPoint slides found from the publisher that they're pretty good if you want to sort of go through and kind of think through why they did that here. But for the most part, what I want you guys to do is this one right here. It's the videos. There's videos that are found in the multimedia library on the My Lab Math, which that'll be the 3rd video. Put it all together here. So if you go there, you look at the section video lectures, and they have a person explaining every single example problem in the textbook. And they're very thorough, and that's probably the way you're going to get your content. So kind of like 3 different options, I guess. You can read the book yourself, you can do the PowerPoint slides, or you can do the videos. All right, during office hours, what I want to do is I want to be able to answer any one of your questions that you guys are going through, that you guys are stuck on. That's what I want to be able to do. All right, so lectures. Lectures primarily, that's why I have PowerPoint. If you can do it, that's fine. If you want to read the book, that's fine. But most likely I see students, they'll go to the videos and they'll study off the videos. All right, online homework. Yes, you will have to go to the My Lab Math Mastery tab. You're going to click on it and you're going to do the homework out of there. And again, video number 3 is going to go a lot more in depth into it here. The only thing I want to mention, the main thing I want to mention is the fact that on the due dates, they're on the calendar, but they do expire 8:59 p.m. The reason for it is because the software is only on Eastern Standard Time. It does not do local software, local times. And so 9 o'clock is the cutoff, just for you guys to sort of know it. All right, you will have unlimited attempts on the homework to get it right, just because I don't want you to limit you. You just want to try it yourself, so you got that. All right, there will be a midterm exam. It'll be cumulative, covering most topics up to the date of the course. And at that point, now it's limited. Now you're only going to have 2 attempts to answer the questions correctly here. You'll also have discussion boards, as we talked about already here. There'll be 5 of them. There'll be 20 points each. And you get 10 points for you yourself putting in the information, and then reply to other posts. There'll be 5 points each for 20 points each. SLO exam, we talked about it here. So towards the end of the semester, you will have a student learning outcomes exam. And then these are math teachers at West Hills College coming together and thinking like, what are the 3 most important pieces of this class? And so we've decided upon it, but I will distribute a study guide for you guys before the exam, as well as the midterm. I'll give you guys a study guide before the midterm. And before the final, I'll give you guys a study guide. So the final exam is going to be cumulative, covering most topics. It will be online. And further explanation as we get there. And you'll have 2 attempts, again, just like the midterm, to answer correctly here. Okay, this one is underlined and bold. This is what I need for you guys to do as of today. So initially, what you need to do is you need to email me right away saying that you want to stay in the class. It's kind of like being there physically for the first day of class, right? Since you're online, I don't know if you want to keep going with the class itself. So email me. That's what you want to do. Stating just, yeah, thank you so much, Mr. G. Look forward to your class. I want to stay. Okay, that's one. Additionally, what you need to do is you need to sign up for the My Lab Math by Wednesday. All right, there is a 14-day free trial. So for 2 weeks, you get to have this course for 2 weeks, and you get to see if you're going to like this or not. And if you still have trouble finding it, like you want a sheet to tell you how to set it all up here on the files menu. It's called the linking canvas and My Lab sheet. That will tell you how to do that, but it's usually self-explanatory. And I'll go through a video on it as well. All right, so real quick here. Again, today, email me saying that you want to stay in the class. Second, within 2 days' time, sign up for the My Lab Math and Mastery tab right there. Then that means you're in the class, you got what you need, and you're starting to go for it here. Contacting the instructor just kind of gives you a generalized view. If you have a general question about the course, email me. All right, and if you want synchronous help, like us sitting together, that's going to be the office hours. And then if you are stuck on a homework question, you have a few things here. There's a student question form that you can submit to. You can do a very similar problem. And then what I've also made is that you can submit it onto a discussion board. And I'll talk about that. Maybe I'll jump here real quick here. So on the home page, so notice right over here after chapter 2, it just says watch the chapter videos. Yep, complete the assigned homework. Yep, and then it says right here, it says student discussion not graded. So if you want to discuss in chapter 2, you're having difficulty on this one problem, click on here, start a discussion thread. I'll read them from time to time as well. And please, students, if you want to help your fellow students with it, please do. That's where you would help each other out, is if you are really having trouble with the content or just understand one simple aspect of it. And then of course you have the office hours as well. Okay, so let me go back to the syllabus. So please use that. That is such a great resource to use, and you guys are talking to each other in regards to that. Okay, so there's my little stuck on a homework question. Office hours, I will send a link to you guys for virtual office hours, the first week of class. And generally speaking, it'll be, I think, about 2 hours per week that we get together. All right, so the drop date for this class is 3/14. So by the 14th of March, if you say this class is not for me, you'll have to drop yourself from the class. And it'll be like as if you never took the class ever. It's not going to show up on your transcript or anything. If you stay after that, then it's going to show up on your transcript. But if then certain things arise that you have to drop the class before the end, you have till the 4th of May to drop. And after that, I do have to give you a letter grade in the class. So really quick here, this is important here. So the obligation rests upon you. If you want to drop this class, please do so. You no longer wish to attend. Okay, how does a scoring rubric appear? Here it is. 30% of your work is going to be from the online homework assignment. The midterm is going to be 20%. The discussion board's 10. The student learning outcome exam will be another 10, and then the finals 30. So kind of heavy in that way. All right, conduct just means that if you are going against school regulations or doing things that are disturbing to other members of the class, I have the right to exit you out of the class with a grade an F. And then we do have support services here. There's a lot of support services. We have West Hills College, from Career Center to Care, where you can drop off if you have kids. You can drop that off here. Reentry services, if you're a veteran, we do have veteran services. So a lot of services, just kind of thumb through the catalog under support services. And if you think you qualify for one of them, please do so. All right, we also have a transfer center. So I'll look into that as well. But the one I want to really highlight is the Disabled Student Program and Services. If you know that you have a learning disability, please don't wait. Contact the DSPS office. What they'll do is they'll test to you to make sure that if you do have learning disability, and make the accommodations for it. So that would be excellent, so that you're really on equal footing with the rest of the students. And I can give you the extra accommodations if need be. All right, so hopefully that gets you what you need here. The syllabus here, once again, want to go back to, please email me that you want to stay in the class right away. And then set up the My Math Lab 14-day trial. And then after the 14 days, after 2 weeks, you can decide if you would like to stay in the class. If you do want to stay in the class, you will have to purchase the software. It's kind of like buying a textbook, right? You have to purchase the software for the entirety of the semester, and it is around $80. I think it's $79 for the semester to have that access. All right, and I wish you well in the semester.